Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Well, today's recipe is an absolute no-brainer. You'll keep wondering why I never showed this to you earlier, but there's a time for everything. Well, today's recipe, now, I'm showing you a filling. Now, that filling could be part of a hot dog, of a bun, of a wrap, of a roll, of a tawa paratha, of a Mughlai paratha. Well, so much comes to my mind, and why not? What I'm using today is the quintessential Mumbai Pav, the Ladi Pav, because of course I have that at home, but if you have any of the above that I actually spoke about, by all means go out and use it. What I'm showing to you is Chicken Chatpata. It's an absolute basic simple recipe. What I've taken is I've taken cubes of chicken. This is of course boneless breast. To this I'm adding in turmeric powder. Along with this red chilli powder, depending on how spicy you or your family prefer. Garam masala powder. Along with this black pepper powder. Ginger and garlic paste, mustard oil, which I think really brings out the wonderful taste and flavor of chicken. To this I'm also adding in vinegar because like I said, it's a nice and chatpata recipe. And finally, last but not the least, salt, and this is to bring out all the flavor, of course. Mix this well. Now, only and only if you have a little time at hand, you can of course treat this like the first marination and keep this aside for say half an hour in the refrigerator. I'm going forward and directly putting it to use, and I'm adding in dahi. Now this is basic yogurt, curd, dahi, whatever you say in your part of the world, and mix this well. I'm deliberately using a little more of the curd mixture because I want it to be a little saucy. The mixture has to be nice, succulent, juicy and saucy. That's what I'm looking at. Now you can keep this aside like I said, or immediately put it to use. Let's move on to sauteing a few things in the kadai. For this I'm going to begin with just a little bit of oil, and to this sliced capsicum and onions. Saute this on high flame till it's wonderfully charred. Just a touch of salt, and that's good. Once it gets this wonderful color, we'll transfer this, remove it separately, and just let's keep it aside. In the same pan, let's add in the marinated chicken. Just let it be undisturbed for a minute or so on high flame so that the oil that we had used earlier, which is the mustard oil in this case, kind of leaches out, and that becomes the fat base or the oil base. Remember, I have not begun with oil in this case. It's just the mustard oil that was used in the marination. After a minute, you'll see that the moisture starts releasing from the chicken. That's when you stir it, and all of this, mind you, needs to be done only on high flame. Let the chicken cook on high flame, keep stirring intermittently. Also, you'll see that the moisture in this whole time starts evaporating, and in turn the chicken becomes nice, plump, juicy. Of course, if you cook it further, it becomes dry, but then again, you can take your personal call. It's been somewhere around 8 minutes, and if you see, it started from here somewhere and it's reduced down further. It's also become nice and gooey, the entire sauce. That's what we are looking at. Maybe another 3 minutes on high flame. and then we are good to go. The chicken has wonderfully cooked. It's become nice and saucy. And if you come a little closer, you'll see that the oil has also wonderfully kind of extracted from the marination. And that's what we're looking at. I'm not looking at drying it further down because me and my family, we really don't enjoy dry meat. So a little saucy, a little juicy like so. And this is perfect. With this, off goes the flame. And because this is chicken breast, it has not taken more than 8-10 minutes to cook. Let's begin with assembling all of this. I've taken, like I said, a Mumbai Pav. I'm going to begin with a slice of cucumber. I'm going to add in the chicken. I'm going to cover this up lightly, like so. And to this finally, I'm going to start placing in the onions and capsicum. Finally, a sprig of coriander. And this is ready to go on the table. With this, chicken chatpata is done and ready. And make this for lunch, make this for dinner, make this for evening snacks, make this for breakfast. No one's going to stop us. On that note, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Get Curried. And for more such recipes, stay tuned.